Yeah, we have 7 seniors this year. There's 2 of them that haven't been with us up until this year. So pretty excited that those guys come out. That senior class is pretty athletic. Those are our skill positions, most of them. You stated, we're young. We have a huge sophomore group that we're going to count on. We've got some juniors right between them, but the sophomore numbers are pretty big. And they've gotten stronger, and their work ethic has been pretty impressive thus far. So we're learning and we're still growing. But pretty excited about it.
Speaking on that growth, I can't help but notice how big these guys are. And I'm thinking to maybe about 2 years ago, looking at this team, the size has increased definitely. How do you see that benefiting this team this season?
Yeah, hopefully it'll help out. Like I stated a minute ago, the sophomores, they're in those years where you're going to hit puberty and you're going to grow, and their work ethic is really good, and it's going to make a difference, hopefully when it's week 6, week 7, week 8, week 9 when we're in the conference play. Just proud of them and their work ethic and the way their mindset has changed, in the last year or two. Last year we played a lot of them up. We had to. But I think that pays dividends down the road. So.
Were any of them starting as freshmen?
Yeah, we had a few starting on the defensive side, had 1 or 2 on the offensive side, but a lot of them will be in the mix on both sides of the ball this year. There'll be 3 sophomores up front for us, and then we'll rotate sophomores behind them anytime we need to up front. We've got a sophomore quarterback, we've got two sophomore running backs and a junior running back, and got 1 or 2 sophomores at the other skill positions also.
Can you tell me a little bit about those guys who will be starting this season?
Yeah, so those sophomores and those guys up front, those juniors and sophomores, we've got Aiden Messick, we have Elijah Roberts, Braden Riggs, Jacob Maggard, and we've got Caden Lee at quarterback there behind him as a sophomore. We have Braden Scarborough at running back. We've got Logan Bryan at running back. We've got Anthony Shortridge at running back. And then our skill positions, we have more seniors. We've got Chris McCune, John Ball, James Dean, Jacob Roberts. Brady James is junior. He's in the mix now. He's a good player on the basketball floor for us, so we're lucky to have those guys that have come out this year. That's not all of them, but that's a lot of the names that we'll count on for sure.
How much have they taken away last season and as a whole, and want to flip the script and get a winning record?
Their mindset is they want to be different. They want different results. But it's we're gonna see here tonight. How it is against other conference opponents. We camped a little bit. We played against ourselves all summer and up in practice till this point. So it's nice to play against somebody else. So we'll see how it goes. We got to face Grove right off the bat. And they're a pretty solid and well-coached team and well-disciplined. So we'll see how it goes, and pretty excited about it. But ready to get the thing going.
What have you seen out of this team in the last few weeks after Dead Week?
We actually had practice of a morning in the AM before school started. We started school on Monday. Most days there might have been 1 guy late, 2 guys late. So I appreciate the parents getting them there. Those guys that's got to drive, but we did beat the heat. And had all the school stuff back to teachers. Obviously all the coaches are teachers and stuff like that. But their commitment level I think is really good. Yesterday was probably the best practice I've ever seen at Willow Springs, just for the excitement, and it makes it fun whenever it's not a drag and kids are just moping around and not wanting to be there. So it's going to be exciting, and hopefully we can continue that for at least 10 weeks, maybe more. So yeah, ready to get the thing going.